You are both correct. Oh, cool. We get
What's
to
up?
move on to another one of the worst episodes this season.
Yeah, these are my favorites.
Fulgore from Killer Instinct versus Sektor from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, we
So-
know how much I love the results here with Killer Instinct.
Yeah, Nick loves Killer Instinct.
Oh, it's that game.
I would also
Okay.
like to point out that as of right now, both you and Nick are 0 and 2 on Killer Instinct episodes.
Well, we know who to vote for this time.
So, with that,
I don't remember the other one. I
Do you
remember
kn-
the Yoshi. Huh.
Ivy versus Orchid.
Oh, okay.
Do we have any thoughts on Fulgore and Sektor?
Not
I did-
really.
Play a lot of Sektor in Mortal Kombat 9.
Because he was
But-
fun as shit.
He was fun as shit. But that does not mean he is a superior character. We shall see.
Yeah, I need to learn more.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, I also want to point out, right in the beginning of this episode, I got banned from watching Death Battle again because of this episode for something that happens within the first 10 seconds.
Okay.
Wait, this episode? Oh,
this
fuck.
episode.
And YouTube, but Rooster Teeth banned you from watching this.
My mom did.
Cyborgs
Yeah.
are fucking badass. As someone
That line right there got me banned from watching YouTube. Watching
That's it?
Death Battle.
Cyborgs are fucking badass?
Yep. I know,
What?
sorry, it was my dad. I asked my dad if I could use his phone to watch the new Death Battle. I grabbed it and just sat down next to him and played it, and that was the first line. My dad said, "Nope, you're done." And I wasn't allowed to watch Death Battle anymore.
Just because of cyborgs?
No,
Yeah.
it's the fucking badass part, I assume.
Yeah.
What does your dad have against cyborgs?
Oh my god.
I don't think it's
But
that,
with
man.
my own cybernetic arm that suffers constant glitches, I have to agree.
Hey, it's
Cyborgs
Charizard.
are awesome.
Oh my god.
Like Fulgore, the metal monster of Killer Instinct. And Sektor, the ninja cyborg from Mortal Kombat. Totally should have been sorry.
I was just thought of Sektor and Cyrax's ketchup and mustard
sorry.
robot.
Arms glitching up again. Thus, he created the deadly, sadistic prototype known as Fulgore.
Predator. Oh.
Fulgore. Now there's a name that will strike fear into your enemies. Just saying.
Does it kinda look like Predator?
A little bit. I
Like a
also
human version of Predator.
I also want to point out the only reason this episode exists is because the 2013 Killer Instinct game came out, and everyone in the Screw Attack office was playing so much that they had to use that as a reason. Otherwise, like it would have been like they just weren't doing their job.
Once again, feels surprisingly lightweight for
Yeah,
a 6'5", like Ultratech cyber soldier.
Yeah, like a hunk of titanium.
Yeah, this should be like twice that.
500 pounds of all while rocking a stylish ponytail. Steven Seagal would be proud. Actually, to dupe people into trusting their cyborgs, Ultratech cleverly designed Fulgore to look the part of an honorable knight. Helmet plume included.
Yeah, it looks great.
Call
Looks
it what you
so
want, Wiz. That's a ponytail.
approachable.
Before
still trust
testing
him.
the prototype even began, Ultratech had sold over 15 million Fulgore units worldwide.
Get that out of here.
And Fulgore needed the mind of a true fighting spirit.
Artificial intelligence.
Enter Eagle, the
Okay.
older brother of current KI combatant Chief Thunder.
I didn't even. What did you even say? You like cut out. I don't know if you peeked or
Oh.
what, but like, you cut out. What did you say?
Did I cut out for both of you?
A little bit, but I think I got
Oh.
what you were saying.
Yeah.
I did not.
I said to artificial intelligence,
Oh.
but then they were like, actually, no, it's this person. I'm like, oh, okay.
You artificial and fuck you. I don't know why I keep saying fuck you today. I'm sorry.
I don't even. Where was he keeping that? And how can he see where he's aiming? Fulgore's strength is.
like got new eyes in
but
there.
where does all this power come from?
I mean,
Hidden
he was
within
holding his
armor
head.
case
He still
is
has
that
eyes.
Giant
He's
fucking
just...
turret somehow. A nuclear reactor, which powers
I like that
everything
they
at his
gave
disposal.
his
Fulgore can
like wiry shape on his arms and like torso and stuff. The shape of fake muscle
Oh,
to make him still look buff, even though he's just wires.
Yeah, dude, half of like all effective designs is just like how cool it looks.
exactly.
And then it wins.
Everyone knows flame decals make ships go faster.
With something like that, he's gotta be unstoppable. Almost, until he met the warrior monk Jago, who literally tore him apart. Despite the dismemberment, Ultratech still had
Wait,
plans
but
for
how,
a
though?
mechanical butcher.
What do you mean?
Like, tore him apart, like, beat him
Yeah.
in a fight theoretically.
By
Then it's like how
reading
it's
the
like,
manual.
and he beat him. Oh, but what? Like, it's just like, what's his weakness? I don't get it. It's just like, oh, he lost this one though.
It's because Jago's just a superior fighter and stronger.
It's just like a dude compared to the cyborg
Then a,
who also is
then a
fighter.
machine that no artificial intelligence could control.
I don't know. He's
I'm not,
it's
I'm not
it's
taking
all
you. I'm
just-
trying to like,
it-
wait, what? I'm trying to understand this, which I don't.
it's all just like badass 90s like metal logic. So like
yeah.
it's pretty much just whatever the cooler explanation is, you know?
It's not cool
Yeah,
to me.
The secret here.
The interdimensional overlord Shao Kahn was one victory
Ugh.
away from conquering the
What?
human world. In order to
Shao
stack up
Kahn.
with
Just
Khan's
don't like seeing
invading
him again.
monsters, the Grand Master of the Lin Kuei clan of assassins came up with a plan so crazy, it just might work. Let's turn all of our ninjas into robots. That guy's my fucking hero.
For funsies.
Oh,
Thus,
fuck.
the Cyber Initiative was created.
I hate
The
that
first
so
and only
much.
willing member of the Lin Kuei
Well,
to
just like the
undergo the
kind of goriness of it, stuff being in them.
I don't like anything going under the skin like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Also,
And like a gills.
I know why they use this because it's really cool. It's not official. This
They're
was
just the scene.
yeah, this is a fan made thing that was like really big at the time, and they got permission to use it.
Yeah, okay.
I just wanted to point that out that it is not official.
organization was the Grand Master's own son, Sektor.
I thought it was the third
Who
movie.
named
We just
their
didn't get
kid
to it yet.
Sektor? It's like the day his child was born. He's like,
Okay,
I'm gonna
300
give this cool
pounds.
cyber-
Yeah, like he weighs like literally like only 200 less than Fulgore. What is that?
Kind of makes sense, but like, what were they fucking cheap? Did they use aluminum to make it or something?
I don't know.
Because he is our height too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm as
ass-
tall as him.
assume he was a 200-pound man. It is now just organs. He should still weigh like 50 pounds. So they're saying 250 pounds alone in just cybernetics. Like, I don't get it.
Her name. As a cyborg, he's all that, plus extra armor and a never-ending supply of missiles. Why would a ninja, master of the silent kill...
Do you notice in
use
that
a
animation, he kept like
Oh, wait, he's
pushing his
rocking.
chest back.
Yeah.
He's rocking the entire time, but he's only sometimes firing missiles.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
at different like places too. Like sometimes his chest is out, sometimes it's back. One of the missile fires.
Either the
love
the Lin Kuei are terrible programmers, or he was just genuinely having fun while the missiles were shooting.
Yeah,
I
let's
have-
go.
I have watched a good few reactions of people watching that.
Uh,
Not a single person has ever brought that up, but I have noticed it for years, and I am so glad you brought that up, Luke.
And lightsabers. They're actually called pulse blades. They're definitely lightsabers. Sweet royalty-free lightsabers.
They kind of don't look like that though.
Eh, kind
Yeah,
of.
they look more like the things that you use to guide a plane onto a launch track.
Yeah.
Or the compactor. Okay,
That's
how
so-
do these robo guys keep all this impossible shit in their chests? Do they have black holes for hearts or something? Regardless of the storage
Oh, man,
quandary,
so edgy, just
Sektor's
like me in middle
compactor can
school.
crush a human being
God.
in mere seconds. At minimum, crushing an
I mean-
entire human body into paste requires nearly 2 tons of pressure. The new Sektor proved
Pretty tangible,
invaluable,
like-
aiding Shao Kahn in
Yeah.
They didn't really need all that liver or kidney nonsense going on, so
not so much as batting a robo-eye. But no matter
Who's
how
that?
hard he tried,
Who?
Back a
The
little
Minotaur
bit.
guy?
looks
Yeah.
like another
I mean,
Outworld
by
person.
the dozens.
That is Mintaro. We have not seen him as a playable character in a long time. But he did come back as a I forget what they're called, so I'm just gonna call him an assist. In Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay.
I also like that one of his faults is mentally insane.
Without so
How-
much as batting a robo.
Is there another
But no
way to
matter
be
how hard
insane
he
that we don't
tried,
know about?
I don't know.
He could never take down that poster
Physically
boy
insane.
Sub-Zero.
Spiritually
Until
insane.
timeline and
He's
practical
only
get
insane because he believes
However,
it.
Sektor's transformation
He's
was not
14 and that's
perfect.
deep.
While his cybernetics enhanced, mad with power, Sektor murdered his own father, intending to claim the title of Grand Master for himself. Until Sub-Zero showed up and totally ninja'd that shit, and then kicked
I mean,
him
it
out
doesn't
of
really
Fulgore
sound like
for
he's
good.
insane. It just
Bummer.
sounds like his moral compass has switched.
Yeah.
Sector was alone. His only companions, the twisted voices in his head. Eventually, he managed to found
Well,
his
that-
own
that-
That's
that
called
part.
Siri.
warriors, the Zakunin. Sektor now
my
roams
God.
the realms, hungry for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat!
You actually did it. You're a
I actually
cyborg.
did like some things that he says. I just like oh, well, my lights just went out. Some of the things he says, I just kind of ignore. I'm like, okay, that was stupid. That one negatively impacted my physical being.
Oh, it's about to get worse. Hold on.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. Death battle!
Okay,
So with that, who do you guys got?
I'm
I
going
still got
Fulgore.
it. Fulgore. Yeah, I was gonna say like, you know, it does sound like they gave Sektor plenty of credit, but they, you know, they didn't really mention too much about like his ability to beat components. Just what, like, you know, he could have done.
Yeah. I mean, all right, fair enough. 2 votes for Fulgore. Also, Nick, I want to say I'm proud of you for voting for Killer Instinct after the last 2 times of what Killer Instinct has done to you.
We know you trauma.
I've been through a lot. Thank you.
Okay, this fucking light's not coming back on, so we're just gonna go a little bit shiny now.
Okay.
Which one did I pick?
You both picked Fulgore.
Okay. He's got VATS.
I mean, kinda.
You know how they try to do a focused, like depth of field thing?
Yeah.
Did they even acknowledge once Sektor has ponytail as well?
No.
Did you win? Okay.
It was a little. It felt a little anticlimactic.
So that is often considered one of the worst episodes that they've done.
Just because the fight or everything?
Mainly the fight, the information, fine. But the fight is not only short, a little choppy, but it also is basically just Sektor hits, Fulgore hits, he charges the reactor while Sektor's fucking off somewhere.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, it basically just looked like a regular in-game fight.
Also, one thing they try to do with Killer Instinct is they didn't really do it with Riptor, but they did it with Orchid, and they do it in the one other Killer Instinct episode, because there's only one more, and it's a good while away. Is they try and they do it with all fighting games, really. They try and replicate some of the top combos at the time in the fight.
Mhm.
That Ultra combo that he did at the end was so fucking lame. It was the same 3 hits over and over again.
It's just like the sheer amount of times he hit him, and then like he wasn't even done by the time he exploded him into pieces.
Yeah, so... Eh.
Yep, Devastation Beam lives up to its name. This was a
Comically
close one.
oversized
With his
AKs.
ninja abilities, Sektor could easily outmaneuver Fulgore's bulk. But Fulgore had the edge in every other category. He had more options for defensive, close, and long-range combat. Being almost twice as big,
He
his
just
size
kind of
and
looks like
strength
the
were well
upgraded
tested.
version of
And whenever
Sektor.
Sektor
Yeah.
did get an upper hand, Fulgore
It looks like
simply
Iron Man
used his
Mark
reactor
I.
to compensate.
Yeah,
And
they
while
literally
here
both
in
have a ponytail, and Nobody has talked about that.
You have.
Successfully defeated their rivals, Sektor has
Nobody
been
else.
humiliated by Sub-Zero over and over. But Fulgore would have won his second duel with Jago if Orchid hadn't stepped in. It took the combined might of 2 demigod killers to take Fulgore down. In the end, Sektor got blown up. The winner is Fulgore.
The metal tubes going into his head have to be for aesthetics because, like,
Oh yeah.
who would put that on the outside?
And also, is there any? There's no human parts in there other than the mind, right?
Yeah, just the brain.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
it.
not breathing anything.
I
It
mean,
doesn't have,
I-
like, air.
they probably
I
have to
assume
get
it's like-
oxygen to the brain so that way it can function, but
That's
Is it a
true.
brain
Like,
or is it just the
it is
mentality?
His brain
I
is
th-
in there.
No, the brain. Yeah, because they said like an AI couldn't run it, so it would be redundant to like copy it and upload the brain.
Copy and paste to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI hard drive?
Well, I'm glad we got through that one because